After 4 weeks of action in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations, Senegal are once again champions of the tournament. But the tournament did not end without spectacular dramas and controversies. Hello, sporty people, and welcome back to the Sporty Side Up. The 2025 Africa Cup of Nations has come and gone, but not without controversies, shock, and disappointment that have left a lot of spectators all over the world wondering what is going on with African football. Morocco, as the host country, decided they were going to host and win the tournament by all means. Whatever they needed to do to win, they would do, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. And rightly so, it seemed the Confederation of African Football turned a blind eye from the atrocious attitude of the Moroccans, the players, the fans, and the tournament. In the knockout, first of all, it was against Tanzania, Cameroon, before people started noticing the patterns in their semi-final fixture against Nigeria. It seemed like a coordinated effort between the players, the stewards, the fans. First, it was difficult for Nigerians to get tickets to watch the game. Only few fans were successful to get tickets compared to previous spectators who got access into the stadium. So fast forward to the game, the Moroccans went ahead during the game to keep distracting Nigerian goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali. Aside some of the gimmicks that went on in the game, they kept distracting Stanley Nwabali by taking his towel, stunting him during the game and throwing things at him during the game, including a banana which he picked up gracefully and ate. So Nigeria ultimately lost that game via penalties 4-2. So yeah, you might say that Nigerians lost on penalties and it wasn't because of the distractions that they lost penalty, but you never can tell the effect these distractions would have on players and the game eventually. So moving on from that game, Morocco advanced as well as Senegal to the final. Senegal after beating Egypt in the other semi-final game. After successfully recording victory over the Super Eagles, the Moroccans decided to try out the same playbook against the Senegalese, but they were in for a very tough battle. They tried the same distracting technique with the goalkeeper, but the team had other plans. Just take a look at Senegal's second choice goalkeeper helping Edouard Mendy hold on to his towels and prevent the Moroccans from taking it. We would even see Captain Ashraf Hakimi throwing the goalkeeper's towels towards the stands here. Some will say it's voodoo. If African teams were this good at playing with voodoo and they were this successful and brought them this far, how come African teams have not won the World Cup? Anyways, moving on. While dealing with these demoralizing antics, the referee disallowing a goal, and then it was the referee awarding a controversial penalty against Senegal that broke the camel back for the Senegal team. At this point, Senegal coach Papa Thiaw, sensing the game plan, asked his players to leave the pitch in protest. Yeah, after some back and forth and scuffles on the sidelines, they were back into the game to see Brahim Diaz play and miss a penalty kick. Yeah, who says the god of soccer is not a thing? Yes, it's definitely a thing because moments after that penalty miss, Papa Gueye scored the winning goal for Senegal and the team held on at the Stade Prince Moulay Abdallah to reclaim the title from Ivory Coast, which is their second ever AFCON title. Yeah, for Morocco, the wait continues for their first AFCON title in 50 years. But in the meantime, they should make do with this title. Yeah. Seems that is what they're good at. Okay, jokes apart. The Moroccans were actually given the Fair Play Award. How fair is that? Huh? The guy that missed the penalty Diaz bagged Golden Boot Award while Yasin Bono won the goalkeeper of the tournament ahead of Nigeria's Stanley Nwabali. Player of the tournament went to Sadio Manu, deservedly. And following the conclusion of the tournament, many people have called for Morocco to be heavily sanctioned for their behavior during the competition. But some others feel Morocco did not do anything wrong and instead want the Senegal team to be fined for abandoning the game at some point. But some others are advocating for the North Africans to have their own tournament outside of the AFCON, saying their behavior is something very prevalent in North Africa. I would like to hear from you what you think. What side are you on? While you're thinking about that, the CAF hammer has fallen on Senegal and the head coach, Papa Thiaw, has been suspended indefinitely by CAF following the role he played at the AFCON. And in addition to his suspension, Senegal has also been fined $300,000 for disrupting the game when the players left the pitch. The technical staff involved in the withdrawal of the players face match suspension of no less than 4 matches and fined at least $10,000. that's the penalty they have to pay for their actions, for protesting the referee's call during the game. And just look at the moment the Moroccan journalist left after Senegal manager Thiaw arrived for his press conference, which was eventually cancelled. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for staying tuned. And until the next one, see ya.